We are here.
After 5,000 k's, we're still only there. We've still got to go all out there yet.
Where is here, you might ask? Well, we're at Lakeland on the way to Cooktown. So it's actually known as the gateway to Cape York, and it's a great place to stretch your legs in their rester area or have a snitty in the roadhouse opposite. We have arrived in Cooktown. We actually have chosen to come around to the racecourse. It's a donation campsite and we've got ourselves a nice little spot. The wind has come up and it's quite chilly, but it's popular but not cramped on top of each other. There's bins over there. 3 nights is the maximum you can stay, and a ranger comes and writes down your number plate to make sure you don't overstay. Walking up a very steep hill, and we've come to the lighthouse, which is still working and essential, it says. We're going to go even further up, see what it looks like from the top. There's already glimpses of it beautiful. We just drove straight into Cooktown, down the main street, which is just amazing. Some of the old architecture and stuff. Went up Grassy Hill. The views were spectacular. And now we're at the Botanical Gardens. We've just entered the Botanical Gardens via the gate that you have to keep locked because they can't control the wild pigs digging up the plants. It's never a perfect place, is there? Always something feral. Been here a long time. And it's substantially cooler in here. We have continued on from the Botanical Gardens down the same road, and we're coming to Finch Bay. We'll see what that's all about. And there's crocodile warnings everywhere. I guess there will be all the time now. Seems such an injustice that you can't swim. Obviously the river comes out to the ocean. We're off. We're going out for a drink and a meal at the Lion's Den pub. It's not very far down the road, and we're just going to do a quick day trip. This is literally called Black Mountain National Park, and it's just black rocks. The solid granite core of the mountain now lies beneath the layer of jumbo boulders. Look at all the names. I don't know how you find a place to put your name on. It's on the roof. So at the Lion's Den, it's just a donation to get the pen to write on the wall, and the money goes to somebody that's fighting brain cancer for her travel costs. Nice and fun and easy to do. And we're there. Pays to have somebody tall, hey?
This is the road that goes south from the Lion's Den onto the Bloomfield track and then down to the Daintree. I don't know when the bitumen turns into dirt, so we're just going to go for a drive and see how far it is.
Yeah, but just quite spectacular and unexpected. All right, we'll jump back in the car. Just wanted to take a little minute to give you a bit of a technical update. We've been having a few problems, namely with our Starlink. We see everybody else pull into camp, put Starlink up and leave it on for like 24, 48 hours, however long they're in a site, whether it's powered or unpowered. And we thought we were going to be able to do that too, but then our battery system was chewing through the Starlink and we couldn't quite figure out what was going on. Anyway, John went and talked to somebody and he's cracked why our Starlink was using much more power than anybody else's.
Well, I didn't realise when you buy the Starlink and you set it up, it comes with the de-icing automatically set to de-ice. So I went into the setup procedure and you turn the de-icing off and it uses bugger all power now. Before it was just chewing up the power. Before when we set it up you had to have clear sky. Away you go, it was always dropping out and take forever. Now, with the de-icing off, I've got it sitting here, and I'm basically pointing towards the tent, up into that tree, and we've got a clear signal.
Yeah.
So it's amazing what normally you've got to have a clear sky, but as soon as I turn the de-icing off, it works well. Once you turn it on, it probably takes about 10 minutes, looks for a satellite, and it tells you to turn it around to a certain position, and away you go. It's too easy.
It is very easy now. It wasn't easy before and we were getting really frustrated. We'd be halfway through watching a movie on those rainy nights and we'd just have to go out and pack it all up and disconnect it because we were running out of power, even though we'd driven all day and when we pulled up our power was full. So just wanted to give a heads up to anybody. You go into the app on your phone, you go to settings.
Yeah, I think it's settings and de-icing and you save it for the actual Starlink.
I wanted to include it in this video so that if anybody else is starting out like us and starting with Starlink and when they're putting the actual little board thing away and it's warm or hot, it's because your de-icing's on.
Oh, that's right, yeah. The actual dish, or whatever it's called, was warm. We put it away. We couldn't figure out why. But it was, de-icing was on. And whenever it was pointing through trees or cloud cover, I think it thought it was...
getting snowed on.
Getting snowed on, maybe, and that's why it was turning the icing on. De-icing.
So anyway, that's my little technical update on we've solved something, and we're really pleased to have solved it, because life's much more comfortable when you're spending the afternoon out of the sun, but you can get on and see what everybody else is doing in the world. We've walked past all the shops and come down to the bottom end of Main Street in Cooktown, and we're walking along the water's edge. Well done. Yay! And this morning we were at the very top of that hill. We are entering the Great Barrier Reef World Heritage Area. How you going?
Yeah, all right. I was on the news website. Apparently a truck loaded with thousands of copies of thesauruses crashed yesterday, losing its entire load. Witnesses were stunned, startled, aghast, taken aback, stupefied, confused, shocked, rattled, paralysed, dazed, bewildered, mixed up, dumbfounded, nonplussed, flabbergasted, astounded, amazed, confounded, astonished, overwhelmed, horrified, numb, speechless, and perplexed.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. That's a joke, in case you didn't get it. If you think I haven't actually filmed much of the campsite, you'd be right, because there's not much to film, actually. There's bins over there with the donation. That's the driveway in. You can park anywhere that you like up until there's a gate at the end that tells you can't go past there. And that's it. There are no other facilities. There's no water, there's no power, there's no toilet. You must be fully self-sufficient, and there's no tents, including toilet tents, we were told. So now today we're going to head off. It'll be our first day of hitting unsealed roads. We're excited to see what today brings. A bit of corrugation, maybe.
No, we're in the Prado, we're right.
I know this video is a little shorter than normal, but we really have started the PDR, and I want to put all the footage together in the same video. So on that note, I will see you on the other side.